That free throw good from Avery Bradley. Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. The Lakers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, I'll do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by LeBron. A solo fast break.
Well, you've got to be careful around LeBron and mindful of his presence now. He's very opportunistic defensively, and with that size, speed, and anticipation, he can pick your pocket.
The Heat have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Bradley finds Robinson. Harkless on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 5. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. LeBron dishes to Morris. And that misses everything.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Bradley against Morris. Robinson for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
It's LeBron.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
The Heat have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Passes it to Robinson. It's Bradley on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Here's Robinson. That one wide left.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
James outside. Misses the 3.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Robinson passes to Leonard. Outside Bradley. Miami needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. The numbers, they would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Here's Caruso. LeBron outside. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Now, here is Robinson. From downtown, score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
James finds Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Robinson with it. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint, here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Harkless, and Hero subbed in for Avery Bradley. Now James. He's got 8. Schroeder up top, shoots it up. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Hero. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Offensive rebound. And Davis can't get it to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Butler. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Leonard. From deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Heat have gone 9 of 13 from the line. And the Heat with some changes. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Butler, and it's Dragic in for Robinson. Schroeder passes to Kuzma. A drive by Schroeder. A shot that time, not on target. Dragic with some nice D. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Adebayo throws it down.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
And, Greg, that kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
I'll tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Here's Hero. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Hero, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Dragic gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they double up Davis. Another shot. It's hauled in by the Heat. ABC's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And stolen by LeBron. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
One shot.
And that one falls for Davis.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Dragic the pass to Hero. Count that one. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Iguodala against LeBron. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to clear room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
That free throw, no good. And with Andre Iguodala, he doesn't give you 20 points tonight like he once did, Greg, but he still shows up when you need him.
Iggy can still hit the switch, so to speak, and go back to his all-star level of play for stretches. I mean, the numbers don't jump out at you, but he is so valuable during big games, particularly in the postseason. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
So it's Miami now. Hero passes to ABC. And here is Iguodala. Pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists in the game. To the wing on the left. Davis inside. From deep, James goes up again. And there's the pass to Horton Tucker. They get it back. Harrell kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Dragic. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, they're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 15 points, 2 block shots, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confident when you're playing like that.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a very lopsided first half, We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Robinson is out there with Hero. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Hero. No good from outside. Los Angeles leading by 23. Kicks it out to LeBron. He shoots again. And it's Davis missing.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
That's a 2 from Butler. Rebound the Lakers.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
James outside. Here's Davis. And that one drops. Davis has got 19 points.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Robinson. Horton Tucker, the pass to Schroeder. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside Butler. Here's Hero. He's got 10. Clock at 4. Robinson finds Adebayo. Offline with his 3. And here's James. They'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. LeBron's got 12 in the game.
You cannot give James these types of opportunities. That guy is relentless.
For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Robinson dishes to Butler. And that one is good. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. LeBron against Butler. Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding, putting up about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shots good by Hero.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Butler against James, and Hero snaps it in.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And Miami has possession. Hero passes to Leonard. Now here is Robinson. He's got 9. Clock at 6. That one doesn't go. Davis with some nice D. Some solid defense from Butler.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
What's up?
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Kuzma with it. 8 points for him. Rebound by Butler. Butler Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bradley, and it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
From outside the arc, he can't get it to go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. We're playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
Doing a little bit of work from that in-between area. The defense isn't going to know what to do with Butler if he's draining those jumpers.
Outside, Davis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
Davis down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat trail by 15. Caldwell Pope finds Davis. That one drops for him. Davis has got 23.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bradley dishes to Butler. Outside Robinson. Outside Bradley. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
On the wing, Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
The Lakers have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one drops. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Heat, ABC's checked in for Leonard. Iguodala comes in for Butler. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. Good on both. The Heat trail by 19. Now Bradley. And Davis sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Lakers on D. They have a 19-point lead. Passes to Adebayo. 5 to shoot. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Davis. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Miami, trailing by 19. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis. And he makes the first. And so Bradley nails both of them. Lakers leading by 17. Schroeder outside. Pass to Kuzma. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Bradley, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 18 points for Avery Bradley.
And usually teams go on runs, and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Davis. Rebound by the Heat. Now the pass to ABC. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Iguodala kicks to Bradley. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 13. Pass to Schroeder. 1:30 left to play in the third. Bradley with the ball. Guarded now by Morris.
Is checking out some stats for Iguodala. How he performed last season. He averaged about 5 points a game last year. 3 assists and 3 rebounds.
And there isn't much to write home about with his numbers. I think he'd like to up his contributions.
Yeah, but you got to earn that chance. I mean, you get what you earn. His numbers are fine, but he's not going to get a lot more floor time unless he turns it up a notch.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
They get it back, and it's Harrell missing. The Heat trail by 11. Iguodala, the pass to Adebayo, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Harrell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. 2 shots. He misses the free throw. Heroes checked in for Miami. And he's good on the second. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Dragic. Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the Lakers with another miss. The Heat trail by 10.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Over to the left wing. Hero. No good with the triple. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 10. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Just can't wait till I get my song done.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horton Tucker in at the two-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Dragic against Schroeder. Now here's Iguodala. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's ABC. And the rejection by Harrell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. Here's Dragic. Shoots over Schroeder.
And, you know, you want to keep seeing this from Kuzma, I think. Active, engaged, and being effective on the defensive end.
And the shot goes down.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
LeBron with the block. But they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder finds Kuzma. Now here's Harrell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Dragic gets the bucket.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
James outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Iguodala. Great D that time from James.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. 11-point game. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Iguodala against James. Got it. Good job in the low post. James has got 6 here in this quarter. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A different look for Miami. Leonard, he's checked in for ABC. Jimmy Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Goran Dragic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The first one falls. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
It's up a 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 points, and the basket from Hero.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
And he can't get the first one. And after shutting it down early, this was the longest offseason of LeBron's career.
Yeah, and a chance for him, guys, perhaps to recover from years of deep playoff runs. I know he wouldn't want it that way, but he'll take advantage of the fact that he didn't have to wear his body out as much as he has in the past. And criticized and counted out, you knew he'd be motivated to come back strong.
And the rejection by Harrell. But they recovered. Adebayo kicks to Butler. 4 on the shot clock. They shoot again. Adebayo passes to Butler. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And it's Butler missing.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Kuzma. Miami grabs the miss. Leonard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Hero. Goes up the baseline. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
James in the post, defended by Butler. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there. He's having a tough quarter, scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Nobody near Schroeder. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Heat trail by 5. Hero passes to Leonard. And here is Robinson. And James picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Robinson left side. And they pick up 2.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. The aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Robinson dishes to Butler to take the lead. And to get open is Robinson. Butler kicks to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Here's Hero. Top of the key, Butler. Over James. No good off the back of the rim.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Butler against Davis. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. Butler missing again.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out. And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's James. Second shot opportunity. Here's Davis. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler. Goran Dragic is checked in for Hero. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Timeout called the Heat.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Adebayo finds Butler. Now here is Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%.
And you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
The Heat trail by 4. And the Heat call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Adebayo with the ball. And Davis sends it back. Harrell trying to free himself up. Here's Horton Tucker. 5 on the clock. Goes back up. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down. And it's the Heat with the ball. They trail by 6. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Will it go? And it's Butler laying it in.
And Butler relishes this. I mean, he feels really comfortable going right at the defense at crucial points in the game.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Schroeder outside. Davis just 5 to shoot off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Robinson. James, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Butler gets it to go.
No fear in Butler. Not afraid of anybody. Poised, personified. Takes pride in stepping up when the game is on the line.
The pass to Horton Tucker. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To tie it up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, you got to stay grounded on that pump fake. Butler really effective at getting the defender to jump into his space.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he comes up empty at the line.
And, you know, you can see and even feel the drive and passion Butler plays with. He's an effective two-way player who just loves to compete.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Lets it go from 14. Here's Adebayo. Money!
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
LeBron passes to Schroeder. Gets the three to fall.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Here's Dragic from outside.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now. We want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.